Okay, we're going to do a commentary on this video. Why I quit modeling. This is Natalia Taylor. Natalia Taylor. So let's begin by watching the damn video.
At age 19, that there are girls my age.
Hold on.
To know at age 19 that there are girls my age and even younger getting plastic surgery to sign on to these agencies. What's up, guys? It's your girl NT here, and that.
Let me tell you something. I'd get cosmetic surgery. You damn right. That's just one thing. I haven't got the money, and I'm bitter about this. I hate myself. I hate how ugly I am. I hate how plain and average. I refuse to wear the label of plain and average. I am either hot or not. And if I'm not hot, I'm thinking about killing myself sometimes. I'm just too afraid to do it. But look at my hair. Thin hair. There's cosmetic, there's surgery to rectify that. Look at my face. Not, maybe if I had bangs, my face would look good and not like a sickly, bland, plain and average oval. If girls want to get cosmetic surgery to be hot, more power to them. I'm trying to make it as a rapper with my song so I can get cosmetic surgery to be a good looking guy. And if I can't, one day I'm going to do something to get myself killed.
That stands for Natalia Taylor. Got younger getting plastic surgery to sign on to these agencies. What's up, guys? It's your girl
What's up?
NT here, and that stands for Natalia Taylor. Welcome back to my channel, and I'm so happy you're here today because I'm going to share with you why I quit modeling. And we talk a lot about modeling on this channel. I make a lot of videos about Victoria's Secret in particular because growing up I wanted to be a Victoria's Secret angel. That was my dream, and
I don't want to be a model. I just want to be good looking like a model.
it never happened for me. So now I make videos talking crap about them. But
You never became a model, Natalia Taylor. They need to get their ass checked. You look better than all those other models, Natalia Taylor. From what I saw, you look better than all those models. They look like a bunch of skinny, scrawny stick figures.
But I never really shared with you guys why I quit. I have talked about like photo shoot horror stories, all of these things, but I realized where's the why I quit video? It doesn't exist. So that is why I'm here today. Now maybe you clicked on.
I tell you, Natalia Taylor, you got perfect hair. The way your hair waves, it looks awesome. You got a perfect face. You got long arms. You don't need to be. You do not need to be any thinner. In fact, you could put on 10 to 15 pounds and still look good. Oh, I'm not hitting on you. I got a girlfriend. I love her. Her name is Courtney Joy. This video is made from a strictly observational viewpoint. I had a stroke. That's why my speech sounds like I'm retarded, and I'm trying to get views. Maybe this video will be clickbait to get me some fucking views.
Clicked on this video because you are a model, or if you're thinking about getting into modeling and you just genuinely want to know what you're getting yourself into, this is the video for you. And I actually devised a list of the main reasons I decided to quit my modeling career. So before we get into it, this video is sponsored by Pocket Styler. Pocket Styler is a mobile fashion and dress-up game that just came out this year. And if you guys are like me and you're super into fashion, you're going to love this game. Pocket Styler is all
We're not
about
going to hear this
dressing up
commercial.
your character, look, accessories, hairdos, the game, and other players your influence. I absolutely love this game, you guys. On the game, they'll bring so much. I like putting books in the closet in Reed's event. I like. Thank you so much to download the game for free and get to.
She's got long arms. I wish my. I would get cosmetic surgery just to have long forearms and longer arms than you, Natalia Taylor. And cosmetic surgery to get my hair back, and cosmetic surgery to look as good as a model. I don't want to live a model's life. I'm happy with my life. I just want to be good looking like a model. And if I can't be good looking like a model, I want to die.
To styling. Thank you so much to Pocket Styler for partnering with us on this video. And thank you to all of you guys that support the sponsors so we can keep making videos like this on my channel, because we never go out of style. Reason number one I decided to quit modeling was because I didn't fit the standards. Now, you may or may not know that the modeling industry is very strict on what their standards are, depending on which division of modeling you are going into specifically.
You did not fit their standards, Natalia Taylor? Look at all these stick figures. I'm not impressed with a damn one of these other models. Natalia Taylor, you look head over heels better than every damn one of them. And you didn't make the cut? What the fuck do they want? Do they want... Do they want just to take a bunch of sticks, put them together, and turn them into a human being? Come on. These girls, these stick figure models, I'm not impressed. Ugh. Natalia Taylor, you should have come up in the 80s. You'd have made a perfect model in the 80s and 90s when people had some sense. Now all the days people want to do is stick the dick in the hole. And that's why they don't appreciate true beauty. Men don't think with their heads anymore. They think with the heads on the other end. The heads of the dicks. That's all.
I was personally interested in runway modeling, but there are so many different categories that I was really willing to try all of them.
I mean, not ugly, but
at a very young age. I believe I was 12 when I had my very first modeling.
They're not. They don't make
Some
me.
Some of my early modeling pictures are very cringy now that I look back on them, but
those models may look nice, but they don't get me pumped up. They don't make me want to feel the zest for living because I don't know. They just don't got it. They just don't got what you got, Natalia. Maybe I'm looking at your personality too. I don't know. But your looks are head over heels better looking than every one of those damn models. And this is you as a girl.
But everyone has to start somewhere, and that's how it was for me.
Oh, you were cute. Oh, you were cute.
My grandmother was a model, and I looked up to her
so
she's
much. Cute too.
And like a lot of you guys that are watching, probably, if you're trying to get into modeling,
and you look really good there.
You grew up with people telling you all the time that you should model. Like, if you are a taller, thinner body type, like, everyone tells you to get into modeling, and it was like...
It's okay to be thin. It's not okay when you're so thin that the first thing that people notice is not how good your hair looks, not how good your face looks, not how good you look, but how thin you are. When the first thing people notice is how thin you are, you got a fucking problem. You're not good looking. Enough.
Weirdly programmed into me that was something I was supposed to do, just because people would always say that to me. I don't know. Comment below if that is your story too, but I was very...
I love long arms on a girl. But you see this girl right here? Her arms are long, but she's too thin. Her arms do not ravish me. Her arms do not fill me with a desire for mine to be longer than hers. Of course, that's my fetish, having long forearms and those good-looking alpha females. This girl does not look like an alpha female. She looks like a walking stick. This girl right here, Natalia Taylor, you are a lot better looking than this girl. She looks good, but you know, Natalia Taylor, you look 10 times better than this girl right here.
Because people would always say that to me. I don't know. Comment below if that is your story too, but I was very outgoing. I loved having my picture taken. I thought everything about it seemed like so much fun until I got a little bit older.
I'm getting sick just looking at these stick figures.
This is when it kind of hit me that, like, okay, this is a very competitive industry. I was 19 years old. I had just dropped out of college, and I realized I couldn't be a professional.
I need to get thin. Now I wouldn't mind. I'd rather look sickly thin as these models than big as I am right now. Look how. Cause let me tell you something. Look how fat I am. I refuse to go on a diet because let's face it, if I cannot be sexy and thin, trim, and eat pig out at least twice a week, I don't want to live. I want to kill myself.
Professional model as a career in Ohio, which is where I was born. Like, it just doesn't happen that way. You don't have.
And I just ain't no. I just not good looking. I'm close to being good looking, but I guarantee you, just right a few cuts of the knife on this cosmetic surgery, I could be a good-looking guy. I'm a numerous blots and imperfection. And if I can't get the cosmetic surgery one day soon, while I'm still young, I'm seriously thinking about killing myself. Look at my squinty eye like Pat Robertson. But that's because I hate what I see when I look at myself. That's why I'm subconsciously sweat, because I hate looking at myself.
Have as many opportunities to flourish. You need to move to a major city like New York or LA or Chicago. It's just the way it is. So when that time came for me, where my mother agency in Cincinnati, Ohio, sent me off to big agencies.
She's a model?
LA.
That woman.
Like, this is a time came for me, where my mother agency in Cincinnati, Ohio.
That girl is a model. She looks like She looks like an anorexic, sickly, scrawny little thing. I'm not impressed. If I saw her on the street, if I was a 13-year-old kid, seen just getting in, growing 30, had 13-year-old kids, are all in the girls. If I looked at this girl, it would not pump me up and get me feeling. This girl, the way this girl looks here, would not make me think to myself, I'm so happy to be alive with good-looking people like this in this world. I would think to myself, okay, she's thin, but she's not good-looking. If I was 13 years old and saw you for the first time, Natalia Taylor, I'd say to myself, man, if girls look like this, I'm happy to be alive. I want to do something. I'd start getting loud. Start talking as loud as I could to my friends, subconsciously hoping you'd notice me.
Ohio sent me off to big agencies in Miami and LA. I realized, like, this is a way different world.
I mean, they don't look bad. She does not look bad, but she,
growing up, like,
even with her long arms,
for a job or a gig, but it was always fun, and it was always
I'm not
drawn her. Really looked at you in a critical light, if that makes sense. But when I went to these big agencies in Miami and LA, it was actually the most judged I have ever felt in my entire life, and I have been judged so much. And these are supposed, guys, you don't understand.
And those models are supposed to be the cream of the crop, the best looking people in the world. Like I said, Natalia Taylor, you beat them all hands down. And I'm not hitting on you. I got a girlfriend already. I love my girlfriend more than I love you, but you know. Hold on. Man, this fucking pisses me off. I love my. I'm saying this so that my girlfriend will not get jealous. My girlfriend is very good looking. Okay, let me get back to this. Man, if I don't get any views on this fucking video, I will think about killing myself.
I was judged in high school, I was judged in college, I'm judged now, but what it feels like to walk into a room at an agency where they...
If those girls would put on about 10, 20 pounds, they might be enthralling to look at. They would be, wow, these girls are hot. But as skinny as they are, anorexic, little scrawny little stick figures.
They ask you to be in a full swimsuit, okay?
Her?
Walk into a
she not. Her face is a.
Desks like you're in an office in a.
That what her face does not do it. Her face does not cut it. Her face and hair does not cut up for me. Ew.
To have every single person in this office look at your body and judge you based off of your appearance. Like,
I wish people would judge me on my appearance and think I'm good looking. Go for it. Once you get, eventually, I got the personality. Of course, you don't see it right now because I'm so bitter and angry. It's eating my soul. I want people to like me for my looks. I want that superficial love. I got all the true love. I got enough of that to make me happy. Yeah, I got a girlfriend who truly loved me. Ever since I was 13 years old, I wanted to be a good-looking guy. When I used to see girls that looked like you, Natalia Taylor, and better than you, and not as good as you, but they were top-notch girls, I thought they were impossibly good-looking. And I used to get loud, wishing I used to daydream about me doing something heroic, and they noticed me and noticed me. And ever since then, I want to be as good looking to them as they were to me. And if I'm not, if I cannot be good looking, if I had to be plain and average, I will fucking kill myself. Do you hear me? I will fucking kill myself. Eventually, I get the guts, and I will fucking kill myself.
oh my gosh, it was seriously the most nerve-wracking thing that has ever appearance. Like, oh my gosh, it was seriously the most nerve-wracking thing that
I love when a girl holds her arms up like this. That's very aesthetically pleasing to the eyes. I got.
Oh my god.
When a girl holds her arms up like this, that's very aesthetically pleasing to the eyes.
Gosh, it was seriously the most nerve-wracking thing that has ever happened to me, because you're basically just stuck half naked, standing there, sucking it.
Yes, that's another thing. I don't want my girls half naked. Put some fucking clothes on, please. Shorts, a shirt, roll the sleeves up, and I'm pleased as punch. I am not into half naked girls. I like a little fucking clothes, just like a little meat on them. I like a little clothes on them too. If you people think I'm strange because of that, go suck a dick. I don't give a fuck. I am who I am. If you don't like it, you suck off and fuck off, and then stick a dick in your mouths. I'm angry.
For everyone. And this is actually my number 2 on the list, is the agencies. It really goes hand in hand with the first one, like not fitting the standards. When I went to these agencies, they told me, as a woman that was conventionally thin and 5'10", official trigger warning, they told me I was too fat. And
wait a minute. Too fat? You need to gain 10 pounds, Natalia. You need to maybe gain 10 pounds. Too fat? Maybe you're a little too skinny, but you wear it well, Natalia Taylor. As skinny as you are, maybe it's the way you wear your hair. Maybe it's your face. Maybe it's you look like a normal human being. But that sounded bad. Maybe you look like a top-notch girl who's a normal. He also looks like a human being I can identify with. I can, you know, this fucking stroke makes it impossible for me to communicate. Yeah. Now, what did you say? I forgot what you said.
10. Official trigger
warning. 5'10". Natalia Taylor. You gotta do something for me, please. I beg you. You gotta do something. It's eating me alive. I'm gonna kill myself over this one day. Natalia Taylor, could you tell me, and is that to the exact 1/8 of an inch, how long your elbow to wrists are, so I can know if mine are longer? I'm 6 feet tall. You're 5'10". I, as a guy, should have longer forearms than you got. And if I don't, if I can't get the cosmetic surgery, bone lengthening, stretching surgery to get long forearms than you, I will kill myself. Especially if I can't be a good-looking guy.
Warning. They told me I was too fat. And I'm going to put a picture on the screen right now of what my body looked like during this time.
Natalia, right there. You look exceptionally good looking. Your face, your hair, your long arms. Just put a few more clothes on, and you had all them stick figure models, Barbie doll models, licked, beat. None of them could hold a candle to you. Damn. Won't people get a fucking clue? Shit. Another reason I want to kill myself. This world is a shithole to live in. If only I was a good looking guy. If I looked as good as a guy, as you look, as good as you look as a girl here, I'd be truly happy. You just don't know. You just don't understand how I feel.
And you can just see for yourself.
No, you can
this is
ever.
The body I was working with, and they told me it wasn't good enough. See for
Oh, you're cute there. Oh, you look cute.
Yourselves. This is the body I was working with, and they told me it wasn't good enough. And I was told time and time.
They're a bunch of fucking fools. They're a bunch of shit ass fools. Who cares what they think? They're probably not even human beings.
Again, by almost every single agency I went to, that my look, which is your face, is too commercial. And all of you guys watching this video that are models, you know what that means. That basically says, you're not Chanel, you're Target. Like, that's what they're trying to say. And I'm not saying...
Right now, as plain and average ugly as I am, I'd be happy to be good looking enough just to be on a Target commercial. Hey, at least I'd be good looking, attractive, above average, not just another face in the crowd.
I'm saying beautiful people don't model for Target, but that's essentially what commercial means in the industry. It means that you're not pretty enough to do high-end couture, and we don't want
Neither are those girls.
That is what I heard
in my
over
book.
and over, time and time again. I was rejected for not fitting into the correct standards that were given to me. And this was a very big wake-up call for me that, oh, this isn't just about being tall, thin, and conventionally attractive. This is about way more. And what I'm about to tell you guys is really going to freak you out. So I started asking people, what do I do? Like, how do I make my look less commercial? How do I fit into what they're looking for? Because during this time, what the big supermodels were looking like was a very specific look. And yeah, I didn't fit into it. So
none of them
was, can I make myself fit into it? Well, I actually started researching photos of these big...
Just be yourself, Natalia Taylor. You're a lot better looking than all them stick figure models.
Models, right? From when they first started modeling. and I was confronted with one of the ugliest truths I think I've ever had to face. And that was that most models, not all of them, but most of the top models in the industry have had some sort of plastic surgery.
Hold on. Some sort of plastic surgery. Wow. If they can take her and make her look like that, there's hope for me yet. Maybe they can take the knife and make me into a guy like this. Hold on. Maybe they can make me look like this. No. Maybe they can make me look like this. Fuck. If they can take a girl like that, she's cute right here. She got a nice face right here. If only she wasn't so damn thin. If they can take a girl like this and make her look like that, to be sure they can take an ugly ass face like mine and make it look like this. Sure they can make me look like that. Or this. If I could look like that, I'd be so happy. You just don't know it.
Surgery to change their appearance. And when I discovered this and I saw these before and after photos of these big...
What? Wow. All I need is the money. All I need is the money. All I need is make it with my songs. Make it in the music business. And if I can't do that way, if I can't win the lottery, if I had to look like this for the rest of my life, I cut my life short and I kill myself.
Big models that I looked up to as a kid and made the realization, like, oh, their face is not natural. And that is, you know, not to say that you can't decide to have plastic surgery. Like,
Oh, by the way, I don't want implants in my cosmetic surgery. If they had to restructure the bones, I wanted to graft bone for my hips. Because I want to be... I want cosmetic surgery that's real. That uses my body. That sculpts my body. My body. Not using implants. Not using fake, inanimate, and inorganic material. But my bones. My skin. My whatever. Let me give you an example. A girl who wants bigger breasts. The fake way is to get silicones. That's fake. Because the silicones are not part of your body. But the realistic way to get cosmetic surgery and bigger breasts and be real. They got this tube they stick in your breast. And your own fat grows around the tubes and dissolves the tubes. And what you got is your real breast. They're bigger breasts, but they're your real breasts. They're your real fat and tissue. That's the kind of cosmetic surgery I want done to my face to make my face look like this right here. Or something like... I'm
not anti-plastic surgery. You guys know this, okay? But to know at age 19...
Have you ever had plastic surgery? The way you said that, you guys know this. That sounds a little suspicious to me.
That there are girls my age and even younger getting plastic surgery to...
I'm dying to see what you look like with no makeup on. With no makeup. I'm dying to see what you look like.
Girls my age and even younger...
I bet you would look good. I bet you still look good. Because you're a natural beauty.
Getting plastic surgery to
Oh my.
sign on to these agencies and to fit into this standard that I didn't fit into, they didn't fit into, that nobody fit into. It had to be purchased. And I wasn't ready to see that. I hear that, because if I wanted to now have my dream of being a Victoria's Secret angel or being a top model, I had to change my face, and a secret angel or being a top model.
Well, now she looks good. She's got some long arms too. I'd give 10 years off of my life for my forearms to be longer than hers.
I had to change my face.
Now she looks good.
My face.
Now she looks good as you do. Now she looks as good as you do, Natalia. Now this girl right here.
Or being a top model.
She looks as good as you. Well, maybe.
I had to change.
Maybe.
My
Yeah.
face.
Yeah, I think she looks as good as you, Natalia.
Secret angel or being a top model. I had to.
Yeah. Yeah, I think she looks as good as you. But not better than you.
My face. Change my face. And like, this wasn't even just a conspiracy. Like, I asked people that were doing what I wanted to be doing. Like, is this something everyone does? Or is this a conspiracy? And people over and over again confirmed, yes, you need to get a nose job. You need to get...
Okay. What would I need to do to get a face that looks like this? And my fatness, I could get lipo, Sonic. I'd be willing to risk my life and get lipo because I'd rather be dead than overweight like I am. I'd rather be dead than look like this when I could look like this. All I need is money, and I can't make the money. If I can't make the money within a certain period of time, I'll fucking kill myself.
A brow lift, or like the ponytail brow lift that lifts the corners of your eyes.
Oh, she's
filler,
cute.
Your lips and face. And as a 19-year-old girl, fresh out of dropping out of college and wanting to move out of my hometown into a big city, like, I had my dreams, but even I had like limits on what I was comfortable with personally, and I did not want to do that. I didn't want to do that, so I unfortunately...
You don't fucking need to change your face, Natalia. You're perfect as you are. Me, however, I need to change my face just a little. Get my hairline back. Because I'm not perfect. I'm not good looking. And I'm going to kill myself sometimes. I'm so angry. You just don't know. I've been so angry like this since 1991. Since I've discovered I'm not a good looking guy. Well, actually 1993. I knew it in 1991, 92, but I swallowed the blue pills. I was able to make myself believe I was good looking until I was brutally rejected in 1993, and then I realized. Ever since then, I've been angry. Ever since then, I wanted cosmetic. Ever since I saw an episode of 2020 where a guy had his face broken up and reconstructed. Ever since I've seen that it can be done, I wanted to have cosmetic surgery. I will get it. Well, I will be put in a pine box 6 feet underground and buried in the earth. Because I will fucking kill myself. Rather than be just another face in the crowd.
Fortunately, just couldn't be a model. And it's really sad to say that. But bringing everything back to the agencies,
I hate
number 2
myself
on my list
sometimes.
of why I quit. These agencies are so disrespectful, you guys. They are rude. They are judgmental. They don't care what they say to you. They'll call you fat. They won't even be nice about it. Like, they will say whatever they can say, and it just established it. Like, they will say whatever they can.
Okay. Let's see. Not one of those girls in that lineup of models. Natalia Taylor, you are better looking than every one of those damn girls. Not one of those girls doing anything for me with their looks. Natalia Taylor, you are at least 3 times better looking, maybe 5 times better looking than every one of those damn girls. So smile. Well, you don't give a fuck because I'm not a good looking guy, so you don't give a fuck what I think.
Can say, and it just established this dynamic, this crazy power dynamic of we basically own you and you need us so bad that we'll just be rude. And I am not like that at all. You guys know me. I am just not into people that want to, number one, put those crazy standards on people, which I was putting up with back then. And number two, to be so disrespectful. I mean, like, I'm human, okay? I'm another person. You don't call them fat. You don't use that type of terminology to describe someone else's body. Like, it just doesn't sit right with me. And
why? People had done that to me on the internet all the time. People do that to me on the internet all the time. Call me T-Rex. Call me old. Call me grandpa. Call me goofy, dorky. People do it to me because I don't have a face like this. That's why.
And not only that, but these agencies sometimes will just be so rude that they won't even follow up with you. Like, you'll be waiting for months and months to see if they respond to you, if they're going to accept you or not, and they just won't reply, and they'll leave you on red. I know that this happens a lot in the entertainment industry as a whole, and I think it's so rude. I hated this. I talked about this with America's Next Top Model, how the casting director accept you or not, and they just won't reply, and they'll leave you on red. I know that this happens a lot in the entertainment industry as a whole, and I think
wow. Again, Natalia Taylor, you're 5'10". I'm 6 feet tall. Why are my forearms shorter than yours? I thought guys had longer legs and longer arms than their female counterparts. And here you are, shorter than me, and yet your forearms are longer than mine. I want to kill myself. That fills me with such rage. I want to fucking son of a bitch. I kill myself. I want to kill myself. Natalia Taylor, will you please, for my sake, I don't care if you think I'm strange. I don't give a shit. I just want to know if my arms are longer than yours. It's not knowing that's got me stressing. How long is it from your elbow to your wrist bones? Natalia Taylor, can you please tell me so I can know, at least know, if mine are longer than yours or not. If by some miracle of miracles, my forearms are longer than yours, I will run out in the streets and sing and dance and shout the high heavens in joy. But if they're shorter than yours, it will further my resolve to get cosmetic surgery to get longer forearms. Because if I had to have these short T-Rex arms, I'll fucking kill myself. Especially if I can't be, if I can be a good-looking guy and I have to accept living with T-Rex arms, at least if I'm a good-looking guy, that will keep me from killing myself. If I can at least get my hair transplants or hair flap surgery. But if I have to be this plain and now just another face and balding face in the crowd, I'll fucking kill myself.
It's so rude. I hated this. I talked about this with America's Next Top Model, how the casting director left me on red for months and then would like reel me back in and say like, you're still in the show. Like it's the same way with agencies. It's almost like a game to them, and they get so power hungry that they don't care who they step on or who they hurt. And I'm not okay with that.
Welcome
not
to the
mention,
world.
At these modeling agencies, there is a culture of harassment, sexual harassment, physical harassment, and abuse. I have witnessed sexual harassment firsthand and how the culture of these agencies are with sexual harassment. They don't deal with it. Actually, they ignore it and they tell you to, just shut your mouth and deal with it because that's just the way things are, and it shouldn't be that way at all. And I'm not sure if it's still this way now. This was like a few years ago for me, so I don't know if they've changed.
How much long is this
Probably
video?
not. But another trigger warning right here. I've even heard of agencies promoting their models to do drugs in order to lose weight or to have more energy on set, and that is not something I think should be happening in an establishment, like a business. It's just so disgusting the way the dynamic is at these agencies. I've actually considered, like, you guys, like, what if, hear me out, what if I decided to start my own modeling agency? Comment below if you would love to see, like,
would I be good looking enough to be in one of your models? Okay, what would I have to do to be good looking enough to be in your modeling agency? What type of cosmetic surgery would I need? Would this guy be good looking enough to be one of your models? Yes, he would. Me. What would I have to do? Get more hair? What would I have to do to my face to be one of your models, Natalia Taylor? And I know you wouldn't take me as one of your models. I just don't look good enough. So, I just kill myself if I can't be a good looking guy. Like I said, I don't want to be a model. I just want to be good looking enough so that if I wanted to be a model, I could. I got a happier life. I don't want to be amidst all that sexual smut. I just want to be a good looking guy. And then settle down with my girlfriend. Have my happy life. It's been my dream since I was 13 to be a good looking guy. If I can't be a good looking guy, I have no recourse but to fucking kill myself.
NT models. I feel deep down in my heart, at some point in my life, I will have a modeling agency, and it will be all inclusive. All inclusive to...
All inclusive to include me? I doubt it. Maybe I can come see you after I get my cosmetic surgery. And once you say yes, you can be my model, I'll be okay, thank you. But I changed my mind. I just want to see if I was good looking enough to make the cut.
All different backgrounds, all
She's
different
good looking.
sizes, all different heights. Like, high-key, I feel like that's the future of where modeling is going anyways, and I've been saying this for years. We really need that kind of representation. Number 3 reason why I decided to quit modeling, and this is just, tying into everything I've already said, but the culture is toxic. The culture is toxic. Everything about...
Amen and amen and amen. Back in the 80s, girls were appreciated for the beauty. Girls wanted to be beautiful. Girls took pride in the way they dressed, the way they did their hair. And they made them guys respect them. They only slept with one guy at a time, their boyfriends. They did not spread their legs for the guys that girls. You see, girls today are sluts. They'll spread their leg. They spread. All they care about is pleasing them guys. They take no pride in how their hair looks. They take no pride in the way they dress. All they care about is showing skin and exposing their pussies and tits, so the guys will fuck them. Why for one, this disgusts me. Bunch of the slutification of America. Bunch of sluts. I wish girls would respect themselves like they used to be back in the 80s and the 90s, and make them guys respect them too. Back then, guys looked up to the good-looking girls. Now they look down on them as the dogs who they can get their rocks off on whenever they're horny. That fucking pissed me off.
The life, the world of being a model, all of the other models that you hang out with, living in model housing, everything about that is very much toxic. I'm not saying this is everyone's case, okay? I don't want to...
Not one of them do anything for me. Natalia Taylor, you're better looking than every damn one of them.
Blanket term, everybody. But most of the time, it
wow.
really is. And a lot of...
She had long arms.
Blanket term, everybody. But most...
Okay. Wow. Are my forearms longer than yours? Are my forearms longer than yours, Natalia Taylor? Please tell me how long your forearms are to the exact 1/16 of an inch.
Most of the time, it really is. And a lot of these other models or these other girls just aren't in a healthy place themselves. And that is not their fault at all. It's the way that they've been taught to be. I mean, their agencies are telling them that is not their fault at all.
Now, she looks nice. Really good. She's got clothes on. She's got her sleeves rolled up. Her face, her hair, her long arms, and the rest of her body. She she's almost as good looking as you, Natalia Taylor. Almost.
It's the way that they've been taught to be. I mean, their agencies are telling them they need to be doing things that are not good for their bodies or for their minds. So a lot of models are not mentally healthy. And unfortunately, when you put a bunch of people that aren't mentally healthy together in a small space and they're all living together or they're all going out together every night, it's not a good scene at all. And it can cause a very toxic culture. In just a moment, I'm going to discuss...
They look like members of a Jim Jones cult dancing around singing.
And it can cause a very toxic culture. In just a moment, I'm going to discuss EDs and how they pertain to the modeling industry. So if that's something you're not ready to listen to or you just aren't in a good headspace for, there's no judgment and I can't wait to see you in the next video. But EDs run rampant in this culture. It is almost like a second nature for everyone. Like, it's established, okay? Just try to imagine a world where
these girls are not
established.
good looking.
Every single person that you...
Oh my goodness. Not one of these girls do anything for me.
work with, that you're friends with, like 99.9% of...
They look like they're sick. They look like kids that are too skinny.
the people that I've met have...
They look like little skinny children. The reason you look so good, Natalia Taylor, you don't look like a skinny little kid. You look like a full-grown adult woman. Or full-grown adult girl. But you're got the size of adult. It's the size of an adult. Not the size of a little kid. I mean, ew.
Of EDs, okay? And I don't want to shock anyone with that because I know it's really hard to believe. Like, Natalia, are you sure? I've heard that it's a thing, but I don't know if it's 99.9% of people. No, it really is. I would say 100% if I wasn't such a hopeful person, but no, it really is so bad that it's everyone.
Oh, I'm sorry. I've been mispronouncing your name. It's Natalia. Not Natalia. Okay, Natalia Taylor. That's easier to say. Sorry, I fucked up. I won't fuck up again.
Everyone. It's not just one or two or three people. It's everyone. And people are giving advice to each other on how to get more sick. People are showing each other how to
she's
get
got long
sick.
arms.
People are talking about it like it's some weird hobby or like part of their identity.
Let's go look at her long arms again.
Sick. People are showing each other advice to each other.
Well, the reason I was impressed with her because her hair. But now that looks like a wig. And she looks,
on how to get more sick. People are showing each other how to get sick. People are talking about it like it's some weird hobby or like part of their identity. It's sick and it's really, really sad, and that is a huge reason the modeling culture is just toxic. It's toxic.
It's bullshit.
I don't think this fact will surprise many. But on top of that, another part of the culture that is toxic, and this goes back to like the plastic surgery thing, right? So every now and then in modeling...
How much longer is this fucking video gonna be? I'm ready to drink my coffee and finish this fucking video.
Trends will happen with like which looks are more popular during that specific time. Like, I remember early in the 90s there was a very specific look that was very popular in modeling, and then it changed in the early 2000s, and then it changed again after that, and it just continues to shift. Now,
wait.
That was very...
Wow. Now those...
Like, I remember early in the 90s...
Well, if only she had long hair.
There was a...
Natalia, whatever you... Please don't cut your hair short, or you won't look as good as you do now. Wow. You won't be very good looking if you cut your hair. Please don't cut your hair, Natalia. Please don't cut your hair. Please don't cut your hair whatever you do. Wow. She's got some thick arms. Long arms. This girl...
Like, I remember early in the 90s, there was a very specific look that was...
Wow. Now she's good looking. Now she's good look. She is as good looking as you, Natalia.
Was very popular in modeling, and then it changed in the early 2000s, and then it changed again after that, and it just continues to shift. Now, that's all fine and dandy, but when you really think...
It's the stultification of America, Natalia. As society becomes more like Sodom and Gomorrah, guys think more with their heads on the other ends, the dickheads, and people start moving toward the sexuality of child molesters. The more society degenerates. They don't want adults, they want kids. You don't believe it? Watch Datelines to Catch a Predator and see all the myriads of sick people trying to have sex with underagers. What? How far? What? I mean, this disgusts me. If God doesn't judge America, He'll owe Sodom and Gomorrah an apology. Ruth Graham said, Billy Graham's wife.
Stay up with the trends when we're making looks a trend, or your face has to fit into the trend.
Damn, I still got 4 more minutes.
And you guessed it, you have to change. You have to change your face, and over and over and over again, you're gonna see people's faces slowly change into.
All I need to do is change my face from looking like this to looking like this, and to do that, I'm also gonna need some hair transplants. And if I can't get at least the hair transplants, even if I can't get the other stuff, if I cannot get the hair transplants, I will fucking kill myself. All I need is $15,000.
To different looks that are trending, and it's really creepy and weird. I don't know if you guys have actually looked.
Oh, she's cute.
But the way that people are able to contour their, if cheekbones are super in, they'll get cheekbones that season. Or if the eyebrow lift thing is trendy, people will do that. And then just changing your looks depending on what's trending.
You're damn right.
Doesn't sit right with me. Like, I
No.
understand beauty standards are fluid and they're always...
I change my looks. Be scientifically good looking. They've proven that babies gravitate towards aesthetically pleasing to the eye faces. Looks is not in the eye of the beholder. To some extent it is. But looking hot and looking good is actually a science. If you look good today, if you're truly good looking today, you will be truly good looking 1,000 years from now. And that's what I want. 1,000 years from now, this guy will be good looking. Never in a million years will I fucking be good looking. And therefore, I need to go to sleep in a coffin and be buried 6 feet under after I kill myself.
Always going to change, and we can't stop that from happening. But when you're a professional and it's your job to be that body standard or that beauty standard, I mean, you're basically saying it's my job to constantly change my appearance. And that is a lot of pressure for someone. Now, there are girls that do it. There are some women and men that are successful at finding ways to change their look depending on what people want at that time.
Well, I be one of those guys to be successful enough to change my looks. So I'm a top-notch guy, like this guy right here, or even better looking than this guy. This guy looks like a man. I want to be a boyish surfer dude, sporty, good-looking guy.
And I don't really know how they do it.
I hate myself.
I hope that they're okay, and I hope that they're happy. But the last and final reason
I'm gonna kill myself one day if I have to look like this for the rest of my life.
Was because I decided I was worth more. I was worth more. I didn't feel happy doing what I was doing. I didn't feel like this culture was for me. I didn't feel like I fit into this box that was...
I've had everything a man needs to be happy. Loving family. All four grandparents were alive. Loving friends. I've led a charmed life. I would not trade the life I had for anything. For the life of a model. There's just one thing. I have faith in God, have Jesus Christ. There's just one thing I didn't have. And this one thing is like a missing piece of the puzzle. The puzzle is incomplete. If only I had been a good looking guy back then. And if my forearms had been longer, I would have truly had the world by the tail. Even if I was not famous. I gotta be a good looking guy. In my mind's eye, I'm a good looking guy. When I see this person on videotape, this is not the guy I see in my mind. And because of that, I want to kill myself. I want to kill myself if I look like this. I want to kill myself for my thinning hair. I want to kill myself for my forearms being short. I want to kill myself because all I need is $15,000 and I can get my hair back. And I'm going to look like shit because money can't buy you happiness. Bullshit. It can buy me happiness. If I had $1 million, I'd be happy because I'd get the cosmetic surgery and I'd be the person. My body would finally match the guy I am in my mind's eye.
I was constantly getting smaller and smaller, and as soon as you think you fit into it, as soon as you make that weight that they want, or make that change in your face that they want, or cut your hair, or do whatever they want you to do, that box changes, and you don't fit in it, and you're just constantly having to change yourself for the ever-changing need. And I just decided I was worth more. I decided that I wanted to be a person that didn't follow these trends. I wanted to be myself. I wanted to create a place where...
Good girl, I'm proud of you. But you're still good looking. It's easier for you to be happy. You're good looking. I'm just another face in the crowd. And I detest that. I've always wanted to stand out from the crowd exceptionally. And if I had to be just another face in the crowd, I'll kill myself.
Where people that were like me, that saw these industries that were like telling you like you have to be this certain way. Like I wanted to be the person that spoke for others like me.
Is this video almost over?
How I was sick of it and I didn't feel like I was good enough, but I am, I am in my own way. And so I started making YouTube videos talking about modeling, talking about all of the pressure and how it's so ingrained into your brain and how it never really goes.
And Natalia Taylor, if you're gonna come at me saying good looks don't matter, handing me the blue pill bullshit, don't even contact me. If you cannot understand how much it means for me to be a good looking guy, don't even bother, because you're not gonna help me. The only help for me is I want to take my fist right here and bust myself as hard as I can in the face for the way I look. But I promised God I wouldn't do that anymore. But I want to take this fist and just hit myself as hard as I can. I hate myself so much because I love my soul. I just hate my body. I want to kill this body. If I have to kill myself to kill this ugly body, so be it. Just to spite this society. If everybody in America gave me $1, I had more than enough to get the cosmetic surgery, to be a good-looking guy, get the hair transplants, actually I want hair flap surgery by Dr. Richard Fleming in Beverly Hills, California. Not hair transplants, but hair flap surgery. Just reshape my face. Just with a few cuts of the knife, my face could look like this. My face could be a face like this. I don't want to look exactly like this guy, but I want to look as good as this guy. I want to be my unique self. I don't want to be a no copycat good-looking guy. I want to be a good-looking wild man Chris. But I want to be truly good as good-looking or better looking than this guy. And I want those longer forearms. Because that's my fetish. Having long forearms and those long-armed alpha females, that turns me on.
Goes away 100%, no matter how many years you spend not doing it after you quit.
And what you're saying sounds so sweet, Natalia, but I bet you I'm not good enough for you, Natalia. I would not be good enough for your modeling agency. So what you're saying to me, basically, is fucking bullshit. You don't care. Do you care about helping humanity or just lowering the bar? I don't. Fuck if I know.
Like, it never fully goes away. And that's really hard, and that's something that I have to live with. But I wanted to empower people to make the decision. If it's something they feel
only 2 more minutes
wanting to do, like, just trust and believe that there is a world out there that is happy.
You see, if I was a good-looking girl, if I was a good-looking guy, I'd already be famous because I got some songs. If only I was a good-looking guy, the record companies would have given me a chance. Yes, I've written songs. I've rap, a songwriter, aspiring rapper. But like Ratty Cupcakes told me once, "Oh, so you're a 44-year-old rapper. I'm sorry that didn't work out for you." She told me that crudely, snidely, with dry humor, because she saw that I was not a good-looking guy. But when a good-looking guy came in the broadcast, she was all hopping on his dick, telling him how great he was because he was a good-looking guy. You see, that's what it boils down to. The good-looking guy gets the good-looking guy rules the world. The bad-looking guy becomes a doormat. And on the internet, I have more haters on the internet than there are stars in the sky. Because I don't look good. If I was a good-looking guy, I'd have no haters. Except the people who are jealous of me. But fuck them anyways. Who gives a shit about what those guys think? It's what those girls think that I'm at. It's what those girls think about my looks that matter. I don't give a shit what those fucking guys think.
With you, just the way you are, you don't have. I'm like grabbing your face. Just the way you are, you're just so beautiful, and you don't have to.
You haven't seen me yet. You wouldn't be saying that shit if you saw me, Natalia. Or you'd say it to me and be telling a lie. You'd be, you know you were lying, but telling me that just to shut me the fuck up.
You don't have to change who you are, and I'm just so grateful that I just got so fed up. I started making YouTube videos about it. I just started talking about what was going on. I just started sharing and just shouting to the rooftops, like, this is what happened to me, and people started listening. And now, you guys, now that I decided what...
I've been shouting what's been happening to me since 2009, but nobody's listening to me. Either my story is not interesting, or I'm not good looking enough to make my story. My good look can't carry my story. Have you seen the views on my YouTube videos? Ever since I've gotten older, they've gone from 500 average of an average of 500 views per video to an average of 10, 11, 22, 55 views. And I want to kill myself for that. But I want to kill myself for... I want to go somewhere public and blow my fucking head off with a bomb. To make a stand. To force America to confront what it's made me into.
What my worth was. I have an amazing YouTube channel. I have people that have been watching this channel for years.
Because you're good looking, that's why, Natalia. I bet you if you were not good looking, you wouldn't have as many views as you do on your videos.
People that message me, Natalia, I've been watching you for years, and
I've tried messaging you, Natalia, but you never responded to me.
Still here, and your modeling story changed my life. Like, that is what I'm here for, okay?
Wow, she got long arms.
And your modeling story changed my life. Like, that is...
I'd get 20 years off my life to have long arms than her. Wow, she's got some long arms.
What I'm here for, okay? And my YouTube business is Seriously, you guys, so much more profitable. I mean, let's talk about that. Let's
I can't even get monetized on YouTube.
talk about money. In modeling, you don't really make hardly any money unless you're one of the big models, and that takes so long to get there. Like, most of the models that are modeling for Gucci can't even afford a Gucci handbag. That is how little they are being paid. But when you demand your worth and you demand something better for yourself and for other people, like, those blessings come. Those monetary blessings will come your way. And I'm just so grateful every single day that I was able to get out and quit my modeling career, become whatever I want, YouTuber, influencer, business owner, potentially maybe modeling agency CEO. I mean, I could see it, and ultimately be happy. Like, that's really, at the end of the day, what I wanted more than anything, and I didn't find it in...
All I need to be happy, besides Jesus back, is to be a good looking guy. To have my hair back. If possible, get the long forearms than you got, Natalia. I don't want sex. I don't gotta be famous. Just make me into a good looking guy. And let me see and be seen by a great variety number of good looking top notch girls who would think I'm good looking. And I can measure arms with and see my forearms longer than theirs. You got a happy. I'll be the happiest person in the world. I swear to God. Especially yes.
In modeling, maybe you do. A lot of people are very happy with their jobs in this.
But then again, I got Asperger's, autism. I don't see things like the rest of you. Like I don't see things the way the rest of the world sees things, and I would not change who I am if I could. I like who I am. If you don't like who I am, go fuck off. I'm not gonna change for nobody. Fuck that and fuck y'all too. Go to hell if you demand me to. The only thing I need to change is my body to match who I am in my mind's eye. And if I can't do that, I'm gonna eventually just snap and kill myself. I hate wearing these glasses. They make me look old. Even more unsexy than I am. Is there a laser eye surgery that can give me my vision back?
This industry, but a lot are not. And I hope that you enjoyed this video about why I quit my modeling career and decided to just be myself instead. I love you so much, seriously. I hope that this video reaches at least one person out there that needed to hear this. If one person out there decides that they're going to be happy because of this video, then my job is done. Thank you so much.
What'd you say again?
Reaches at least one person out there. I love you so much, seriously.
You don't even know who the fuck I am. How in the fuck can you say you love me?
I hope that this video reaches at least one person out there that needed to hear this. If one person out there decides that they're going to be happy because of this video, then my job is done. Thank you so much again to Pocket Styler for partnering with.
If me doing a critique of this video gets me 10,000 views, I'll be happy. What the fuck?
Us on this video, click the link at the top of the description to download Pocket Styler for free. But again, I love you guys so much. I thoroughly hope you enjoy.
Wow. Okay. Well.
Free. But again, I love you.
Are my forearms as long as yours, Natalia's? I want to kill myself if they're not longer than yours. If my forearms are long, at least as long as yours. But then it would dog me. What if hers are about a few atoms longer than mine? I got to have the long forearm. I got to be a good looking guy. I got to have my hair back. Well, I got to fucking kill myself. Get on out of this miserable shithole world. It's only gonna get worse. I just need to man up and all I need is $15,000 and I can get my hair transplants. If only I can get people to listen to my songs. In fact, I'll even play one of my damn songs for you. But first, I'm going to ask for your critique. Everybody watching. All you females out there. Natalia, I know my girlfriend loves me. I love my girlfriend. I never thought I'd ever have a girlfriend. But she knows how desperate, she knows how bad I want to be a good looking guy. And she still loves me. That's why I love Courtney Joy. Because even though I want girls to think I'm good looking, she still loves me. She loves me like no other girl in this world could love me. Even if I think I'm getting Jesus back in my life. But I need to be complete on the lower level. I need to be a good looking guy. I need to have, at least for a little while, at least for a few years, but I need to be a hunk with the long forearms. Then, seeing and being seen by as many top-notch girls as there used to be seen by in the 1980s, in the early to mid-90s. Now, am I a good-looking guy? I'm just not there. I just need a little cut of, I just need a few cuts of the knife. You see, my face is a blotch of imperfection. I'm almost a good-looking guy. In fact, I've been hit on by many guys. Why not the girls too? Why is it the only people who are interested in hitting on me are guys? I want to kill myself sometimes. If I was a good-looking guy, this song right here I'm fixing to play for you would have made me famous. Okay, let me play this song. I'll play for you 2 songs. If I had been a good-looking guy.
Love you guys so much. I thoroughly hope you enjoyed. But most of all,
What the fuck is all this fucking shit?
Wonderful, beautiful day.
Son of a bitch. If I had been a good-looking guy, if I was a good-looking guy, this song right here would have made me famous.
Helping hand. People gave me the axe. I hacked off my hand. I hold my own hand. I give myself a hand. I was blind from the grave to the fire in my eyes. I figure like a fish got fish in my eyes. I threw this to the clouds and can see what I can see. Baby, put my face. I'm a basket case. Baby, put my face. Yeah. Baby, put my face. Baby, put my face. Baby, put my face. Head down on the chopping block, asleep on a pillow underneath the guillotine because they're screaming. Head to rolling night, rock and roll right. James Brown, Godfather of soul, Michael Jackson, Keegan Park, Elvis Presley, Keegan Rock and roll. All Ted, the soul, on and on like dirt. Roll on. Put my face, I'm a basket case. Baby, put my face. Baby, put my face. Baby, put my face. Baby, put my face. I wanted her to love me. It seemed so futile. I asked her, can you hold my hand? She looked at me. She slapped me on the noodle. All this pain inside of me, my soul's in agony. All this pain inside of me.
Look how ugly I am.
Baby, put my face. Baby, put my face.
That was me after my stroke.
I'ma punch your face. I'm a basket case. Punch my face. Come on, punch my face. Yeah, I'ma punch your face.
Let's be honest, folks. Wow, she looks good. Let's be honest, folks. if I was a good-looking guy, you CEO of Arista Records, Warner Brothers Records, you indie labels, if I was a good-looking guy like this guy right here, with that song right there, where the fuck is that? Hold on. What the fuck is that motherfucking... If I looked like this with the song I just played to you, tell me the truth. You would have hooked me up with some people to re-record that song to be a smash fucking hit. Because I look like this, people telling me I'm a genius, my songs are great, but then they leave me in the dust because I'm not good looking enough. And there ain't nothing you can do to tell me any different because I know the truth. I swallowed the red pill. And pretty soon, if this keeps up, I'm going to swallow all these pills right here. Sleeping pills. And I'm going to fucking kill myself. I'm sick and tired. I'm sick and tired. I'm sick and tired of this shit. I'm sick and tired of it. And this song right here. This song would have... This song would have gotten me famous. Or at least open doors.
You want more money?
Okay, maybe I take that back. Maybe the songs would not have made me famous. But if I had looked like this, they would have opened doors. And I would have eventually become famous. These songs would have opened doors in the music business. I'm gonna kill myself.
Reach out and grab it. You're always poor and you cannot score. Reach out and grab it, just say it's all yours. Your stomach is turning, your gas tank is burning. Just reach out and take it, just fill up the tank. The price is too high, but not if you fly. Reach out and grab it, control of the scene. Reach out and grab it, you know what I mean.
Look at how
reach
ugly my hair is.
You wanna be it, but just reach out and take it.
If only I can get hair transplants.
Shucks.
I want to kill myself for that reason. My hair thinning hair.
That's
I
where
want
it's
to
hot,
kill
but you're
myself.
stuck in a spot. Just grab up a girl and go for a whirl. Reach out and grab it. Like picture your spade, you thought you had it made. Reach out and grab it, you just got the trade. Stuff losing hand, you just take another hand. You just reach out and take it from a chump. If he runs his mouth, punch him in the mouth.
Ouch.
You see a fun girl walking by, just shaking that ass. Won't you back that ass up? Reach out and grab it, you just might get slapped. That's what you get, so show some respect. The stars are the highest, you
Man,
are
fuck
not.
this
You're
shit,
hard to try, make you like you're a star. Reach out and grab it.
Fuck this shit.
Wanna be star, can't seem to get
Man,
far.
fuck
Reach
this
out and
shit.
grab it, show them who you are.
I
If you
wanna
want the
fucking- I wanna
spotlight,
fucking
don't
kill
be
myself.
shy. Just reach out and take it, just jump up and try. Get up on the stage and reach for the sky. Reach out and grab it, control of the scene. Reach out and grab
And
it, you
fuck
know
the
what
world.
I mean.
Fuck
Reach
everyone
out and
who
grab
go
it,
out
you
thinking
wanna
I'm
be
a-
it, but just
fuck
reach out and
everyone,
take
y'all.
it, just don't say
Fuck
no.
you. Fuck every one of y'all for not watching my videos. Fuck you.
What's
You
this I hear
dumb.
about you bitching about not getting what you think is yours? It's
I
cause
just
you won't
need to man
reach
up
out
and
and
kill
grab it.
myself. I need to
Reach
kill
out and grab
myself.
it, control of the scene. Reach out and grab it, you know what I mean. Reach out and grab it, you wanna be it, well just reach out and take it, just don't say no shh.
Man, fuck this shit. Hot damn it, motherfucker. Fuck this shit. Fuck this shit. There's me in the hood risking my life. You see those brothers? I'm in the hood. I don't give a shit if they kill me, shoot me, kill me. At least I don't have to worry about killing myself.